All right, good evening and welcome to today's class. By God's grace, we have discussed the triangles and the quadrilaterals. All right, we have seen them in many ways. We have described types of triangles, quadrilateral, and so on and so forth. We have discussed them based on angles. Okay, so now we are going to work on some calculations on triangles and quadrilaterals. Why? Because you cannot talk about these two shapes without talking about the angles within. So we're going to see few of them today. Okay. Now we say number one question here say in triangle ABC. Okay. This you are seeing here shows angle. All right. In triangle ABC, angle A is 50 degrees. Angle B is 60 degrees. Now, what will angle C be? All right. Now, this is how to actually get your work done very easily. Always try to draw the diagram of what you are given to solve. Like this one now. You can see. Now, this is triangle ABC. Angle A is 50, as said earlier. Angle B is 60, as earlier discussed. Then find C. All right. Now, in the course of discussing triangle, you are told that sum of all the angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. All right. If you sum all the angles in a triangle, it should be equal to 80 degrees. Now, it means that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. All right. This is a theorem. Okay. Good. Now, angle A here is 50. Angle B is 60, while angle C is not known, which is 180 degrees. Now, 50 plus 60 is 110, plus C is equal to 180. Please, all are in degrees, please. Remember that. Now, to get my C, I will simply collect like terms, which is I have C to be equal to 180 minus 110. Okay? Therefore, my C is equal to 70 degrees. If you put 70 here, when you add it up with this and this, you're going to get 180 degrees, showing that sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. Right? The next one says, now the angles of a triangle are given like this. Each angle, one angle is x plus 10, another one is 2x, another one is 3x minus 20. Then what is x? What then is x? Okay. Now, still something with the first one. This angle A, angle B, angle C. Please, you can use other things to name your triangle. You can use angle KYZ, whichever one you want to do. All right. Good. So here I just chose ABC here. Is that okay? Now, that means here should be my angle A, my angle B, angle C. Now, angle A, we still have that ABC is equal to 180 degrees, showing that sum of all the angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. My angle A is x plus 10, okay? Then plus my angle B is 2x plus my angle C is 3x minus 20 is they're equal to 180 degrees. Okay, good. Here I'm going to collect like terms. I'm going to collect x terms and other constants together. These are x terms. This is x, 2x, 3x. Is that okay? Now, x plus 2x, like saying one mango plus two mangoes, okay? And that will give us 3 mangoes. So, x plus 2x is 3x. Another 3x making it 6x. So, this is 6x is equal to 180, okay? Now, this is 10 minus 20 is minus 10. When this minus 10 comes to this side, it becomes plus 10. I repeat, these are constants, 10 and minus 20. So 10 minus 20 is minus 10. When it goes to meet 180 here, I'm going to have it to be plus 10. Is that okay? Good. So I'm going to have that 6x is, what's it called? Is equal to 180 plus 10 is 190. All right. Now let's break this thing down gradually. Is that okay? On a normal, you say divide both sides by 6 to get my x. So 6 cancel is 6. X is left. Therefore, x is equal to 190 divided by 6. Now let's see how to break this thing down. Okay. Now let me go with 2. Okay. Now 2 in 18 will give me 9. Okay. Now 2 in 2 years will give me 9. I have 1 left. Okay. That one here in this place will actually be 10. So 2 in 10 will be 5. Is that okay? So 2 in 6 is 3. Are we following? Let's see, go further. Okay, fine. Let's go with 3 now. 3 in 9 is 3. Is that okay? Then 3 in this 5, okay, would be, what's it called? 3 will go once into 5, abi, having 2 as remainder. So that 1 is going to get is this one. We're going to have remainder 2 over 3. And that shows that x is equal to 31 whole number 2 over 3. That means this is whole number we got from this 95, remainder 2. This is what we use to divide. So s becomes 31 whole number 2 over 3. Let's continue with the next question here. Next one here says, triangle XYZ is isosceles triangle, okay, with XY equal to XZ. Now, if angle Y is 70 degrees, find angle X. Know this thing here, isosceles triangle. Now, let's look at the, what's it called? The diagram in this place. Now, in this kind of triangle, these two opposite sides are equal. And as such, the base angles here are also equal. Okay? So here it says xy is equal to xz, like here now, xy is equal to xz. Showing that this line here and this stroke we are seeing show that here and here are equal. Is that okay? So as such, the base angles are also equal. That means if y is this, that means we're going to have 70 for z as well. That means since angle y is 70, it follows that angle z is equal to 70 degrees as well. Why? They are base angles of isosceles triangle, okay? And they must be equal. Now, at this point, I've gotten this side, okay? Now, here says find x. Now, to find x, I'll simply apply the theorem that sum of angles in a triangle is equal to 180 degrees, which is the sum of x, y, and z is equal to 180 degrees. Now, I go by this. I say angle x plus angle y plus angle z is equal to 180 degree. My x is not known. My y is 70. My z is also 70. Then is equal to 180 degrees. Is that okay? So angle x, 70 plus 70 is 140. 140 is equal to 180 degrees. Now to get my z, I'll collect items. I'm going to have 180 minus 140. Therefore, angle x is equal to 40 degrees. Are we following? The fourth one says in triangle QPR, the exterior angle at Q is 120 degrees. Okay. Now, if angle P is 50, find angle R. Now, exterior means the angle outside. All the angles I'll be working with all the Y are called interior. Why? Because they are inside the triangle. Like this one here now is an interior angle. Now, to make it easier for us to understand, draw your triangle out first of all. Draw it out. Now, this is triangle PQR. Okay. Now, the exterior angle occur at Q. Now, how does it really go? Now, simply extend this triangle. Sorry, I didn't leave much space here, but please pay attention here. This line QR should be extended. Okay. Now, if you watch now, an angle can be formed here. Okay. So, at this point, this place now, this angle form is still resting on where angle Q is. It's still formed on that point of angle Q. Okay. But it is actually an exterior angle. Now, it is said to be 120 degrees. Now, if the angle outside is that means the one inside here will be what? Because what we need to work with is the one inside. Okay. Now, the one here is going to be 180 minus 120. How is it 180 minus 120? If you watch now, if an angle is formed here now, okay. Now the symbol you are seeing here is more like a half of a circle, which is, watch my pen, please. Watch it from here to here now. Okay, is more like a half of a circle. Okay, and half of a circle is equal to 180 degrees, or we say it is an angle on a straight line. It's a straight line. So an angle is formed on this straight line. An angle formed on a straight line is equal to 180 degrees. Okay. Now, since the whole angle formed on a straight line is 180, and one part is 120, that means here will be 60. So that sum of here and here will give us all the angle formed on this straight line. Okay. So if here is 120, here will be 180 minus 120, which is 60 degrees. All right, good. Now, so I'm going to have that the interior angle of Q now is 60 degrees. Okay, still the same theorem. Simply add angle PQR. Angle P, angle Q plus angle R is equal to 180 degree. Why? Sum of angles in a triangle. Okay, angle P is 50, angle Q is 60. The angle I'm using here now is the interior angle. Is that okay? Now, angle R is not known. Is equal to 180 degrees. When we add these two, I'm going to have 110 degrees plus this is equal to 180 degrees. We continue. Now my R is equal to 180 degrees. This comes here, becomes minus 110 degrees. Therefore, angle R is equal to 180 minus 110 gives us 70 degrees. Are we following? All right, we continue. Number 5 here is more like it's actually based on quadrilaterals. Okay, number 5 here say in a parallelogram that has angle ABCD. Okay, angle A is 110. Then find angle B, angle C, and angle D. Now, the best to do is just to first to draw the diagram. Okay, at least to see what you are working on. Is that okay? Here is 180. Okay, now this place, okay, let me go this way now. This place and this place are opposite angles, and in parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. Okay, is what part of what you should have known by now. Opposite angle in a parallelogram are what? Equal. That means my angle C is equal to 110. Okay, now also watch. Angle D and angle A are adjacent angles. I repeat, angle D here and angle A here are adjacent angle, and adjacent angles are equal to 180 degrees. So now at this point, if angle A Now angle D, adjacent angle, that one is equal to 180 degrees, okay? Then means that 110, okay, what's it called? Plus D is not known now. Plus D is equal to 180 degrees. It means that D is equal to, my angle D is equal to 180 minus 110. Therefore, my angle D is equal to 70 degrees. At this point, angle B is also 70. Do you know why? Here and here are opposite angles and they are equal. As simple as that. Okay? Now let's also continue. The sixth one says a rectangle has, hope you can see very well here. Okay. A rectangle has one angle labeled 2x plus 10. Find x. One thing you should know is that every angle, each of the angles in the rectangle I is equal to 90. Here is angle 90, angle 90, angle 90, angle 90 as well. Okay, good. Now, this thing now is based on one angle. A rectangle has one angle labeled this. So what is x? Is that okay? Good. Now to work on this, what do we do? Simple say 2x plus 10 is equal to 90. Why? Because we're referring to one particular angle and is equal to 90 degrees. Okay. Now 2x is equal to 90. This one comes, it becomes minus 10. 2x is equal to 90 minus 10 is 80. So to get my x, I divide both sides by 2. Is that okay? So I have that x is equal to 2 divided 80 is 40 degrees. That means the value of x is 40. Is that okay? Value of x is actually 40. Now watch. If you put 40 here, 2 times 40 is what? 80 plus 10, 90, which gives the value of each angle in a rectangle. Is that okay? Now let's continue. The seventh one here says the angles of a quadrilateral are 80, 95, 110, and x. Find x. Now, what I want you to know is this. Some of angles of a quadrilateral, now, they're actually equal to 360 degrees, okay? Some of angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 90, sorry, equal to 360 degrees. That means some of this, and this, as long as they make up the angles in a quadrilateral, they are equal to 360 degrees, okay? Now let's go. I'm going to have that 80 plus 95 plus 110 plus x is equal to 360 degrees, okay? Sorry, I have to pick this shape, okay? I can pick anything. Here it says collateral. No one was actually mentioned, so I picked this one on my own. At least to really know what we're actually working on. Is that okay? So now, let's actually add. What's it called? 80 plus 95 should give us 175, okay? 175 plus 110 should give us 285. Are we together? Let me also check here, please. This and this gives me, what's it called? 190. Yes, it's 185. So I'm going to have, 285 now. I'm going to have 285 plus x is equal to 360 degrees. Is that okay? Now, here, what do I do? Collect like terms. I'm going to have that x is equal to 360 minus 285. So x is equal to, now if you remove this, okay, from this, what are we going to have? All right, I think it's going to be that will be 75. 75, yes. That means the next angle is what? 75 degrees. And that is what LC is actually representing. Is that okay? Now the next one here says in a kite A, B, C, D, angle A is 90 degrees, all right? Angle B is 70 degrees. Angle C is, what's it called, 110. Find angle D, okay? Now, I won't take your time any longer because it's more like we're trying to bring another thing here again the same way, like number 7. 7 and 8 are all the same, what's it called, the same theorem. Sum of angles in this kite are equal to 360 degrees, which is angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degrees. At this point, you're going to do this on your own. Just get the work done. My angle A is 90, my angle B is 70, my angle C is 110. We don't know D. So add this, collect like terms, find the angle D. Alright, so this is the end of today's class. Kindly please take your time to watch also some personal examples on your own, at least to get more on these particular calculations. Bye for now.